Hello everybody, welcome on into NBA 2K24. Tonight is opening night of the NBA season and I thought, you know what, let's have a little fun. Let's have a good time. Let's play NBA 2K24, and by play NBA 2K24, let's watch NBA 2K24 and expand the Random Rosters franchise into the NBA regular season with day and date games throughout the regular season. The idea would be to put these up a couple times a week in what would be the MLB slot. If people are into it, if people aren't, then I'll probably just abandon it and won't really worry about it. If people are enjoying it, we'll throw it in there. We'll do a couple of days of this, and then Friday the World Series will start. So we'll have 2 games of the World Series, Sunday some NBA, Monday through Wednesday would be more World Series, Thursday NBA, Friday, Saturday would be World Series. Now, the last 5 of those games, Wednesday, or the last 3 of those games, games 5, 6, and 7, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday would all be if necessary. I'm also thinking about maybe throwing in some MVP 06 as well. So just kind of trying to see if there's anything that sticks throughout the off season. I know it does get kind of confusing or maybe a little weird with this series because they do kind of run over the MLB season, especially once we get to the playoffs. But maybe we can reformat it when it comes to that. So I don't know. I just thought it would be interesting. I played this game as part of like the Xbox free weekend or whatever it was for a little bit, and I had some fun doing this specific thing in it. So I took the plunge and I bought a video game. So let's jump into today. There are 2 games, double header for us with today's tip-off. It's the Lakers taking on the Denver Nuggets, the Phoenix Suns taking on the Golden State Warriors. I do need to fix one thing really quickly because I realized that I did not do that. We're going to work with 5-minute quarters, but what I need to do is go in and make this. Okay, it's a Hall of Fame. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I have adjusted the difficulty to be a little bit harder. We had 2 kind of like what are essentially like debut games in like a weird off universe. But they were on the regular like pro difficulty or whatever it is. So we didn't see much of it in the way of comeback. So I figure, hey, let's throw it on Hall of Fame, see if that helps things out a little bit. Hopefully everything works okay. I actually have recorded videos in this before, but the audio got all goofed up. Yeah, there's supposed to be music here, but I have it turned off. Wait, does Jamal Murray actually... Wait. I didn't even get what I needed to get. Oh. I had so much time. I goofed up. That's all right.
Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets.
All right, you get a kind of a peek at who's playing for who.
Drew Holiday and the
Drew Holiday?
Grizzlies. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Jimmy Butler and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Jimmy Butler?
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch.
Where's my mouse? Hello?
Overall confidence. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Desmond Bain is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Aaron Gordon. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. And for the Nuggets, Denny Avdia out there.
Mouse was not registering at all there. So Jamal Murray actually plays for the Nuggets, right?
We've got new rosters, fresh starts, and a lot of hope, which means it's time to tip off the NBA season, Brent.
Let's go!
We got through the off-season storylines.
Hopefully these videos will be about an hour and a half long. That's, I think, where they were sitting at when I was doing the... when I did... Okay, Fred VanVleet, what are you doing? Cool animation, I guess? VanVleet with Murray guarding him. Throws into Brooks. Brooks working inside. Nice layup off the glass. And the first points of the season have been scored by the Los Angeles Lakers. Videos would theoretically be around an hour and a half. That's, I think, where things were with the... Oh, 3-pointer. Nothing going there. Oh, but an offensive rebound. With the kind of, I guess, what ended up being test games. Now, if I was smarter, I would have divided that video into 2 pieces and used the first part as the regular video and then the second part as the debut episode and gone from there. But everything's been redrafted. That's a fake alternate universe. We've had another draft that's a fake alternate universe because the audio broke. And so now here we are on the third attempt at this, trying to make some stuff. I was going to switch it down. So I switched it up to 6-minute quarters, and I just didn't think that worked very well. So then I cut it back down to 5-minute quarters because I didn't anticipate 8 in-game minutes being that big of a difference, and it was about 15 total minutes extra. And I thought, you know what, that's a little too long for me, because I do have a schedule that I would like to implement for myself. Yeah. Well, let me know in the comments what you wanna see. We'll probably work with like ESPN and ESPN and TNT broadcast matchups. See what they're showing. But if there are multiple teams, which I think happens on Friday, I want to say, or Friday or Saturday, something like that. There's a day where it's like, oh, Los Angeles and Phoenix, we've already seen them. We'll find a different game with different teams. And yoked up a 3 there as the shot clock expired. 4-2 early in this one. Jokic. He is the #1 fantasy draft pick. Every time we do this, whoever gets the luck of the draw to draft first, they pick him. Jokic back out. Bane for 3. Rattles in and out. And Denver comes away with the basket. Bogdanovich all the way in the corner somehow got that out of the contested area without any trouble.
Here's
Duren. Man, Denver with an interesting strategy here where they are really just working around the perimeter. They're not trying to drive inside at all. Jokic looking to put a screen on for, I believe that's Fred VanVleet. They're going to find Jokic. Jokic works inside. Nice little move there, but can't get it to fall. Oh, is that Paul George? Nice. So you have Jamal Murray and Paul George.
Here's Avdia.
This is a very slow, feels like an opening game first quarter, you know? Murray straight away 3, gets it to go, and it's 7-2.
That's some awareness. Murray with the clock winding down gets that to go.
Denver taking an awfully long time to get some of these shots up. We'll see a timeout from Los Angeles. 7-2 here in the opening quarter. If I haven't mentioned it, 5-minute quarters, all the simulated games are also 5-minute quarters, so all the stats they will be correct, which I really appreciate. It's a very small feature, but I do appreciate it. I also appreciate the NBA lets you watch these games. In previous games, I don't think you could look at them or watch them. And it's nice to have that feature, Madden. I like being able to do the playoff stuff in MLB. I like that even the NHL lets you do it and you can just watch games. It's good. It's good stuff. There's no reason not to do it.
Jones, he's checked in for Brooks. And Wright subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Here's Powell. Pass to Jones.
Powell to Jones. Finds Wright on the wing.
Curry. Back to Jones. They need this.
Oh, there's a nice looking 3 attempt. It hit so many times and just could not drop. Man, not a good start for these Los Angeles Lakers. Paul George with the ball up top. Oh, stripped, and the Lakers take it away on the fast break. Opportunity to get a little bit closer. Oh, they can't even get it to drop with a foul. Instead, they'll go to the line for 2.
The young guy taking it right. Adam Jones doing what he can do at the line for the fouls.
Jones. 2 shots.
That was a very weird Jones. Very deep Jones there. About a minute to go in the first quarter. Been a slow start for both teams.
first one at the line is good.
First
And
bucket
finally getting a
goes.
full strength last season. The Nuggets showing how great they can be, Grant.
Well, the franchise's first ever
Wait, what?
championship.
Did he really not get any high fives from anybody else?
Players just entering their primes. Plenty of runway left ahead of them.
Jones hits them both.
You scan around
All right,
the
so
league
Jones,
to look at
2 for
young
2
guys
from the line. That means that half the
who
points
teams
for the Lakers are from the free throw line.
Herb Jones could be one of those guys.
See if either of these teams can get into a flow. George to Curry. Curry loses the ball but gets it back. Oh, and they're going to call an illegal screen on Williams.
Was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been
Wow.
cemented.
Interesting call there. It looked like Curry was going to have a pretty good look at a three, or maybe just whatever shot he wanted to take. I don't know if he was going to take the three.
Jokic is checked in for the Lakers. Thibault comes in for Bane. Here's Wright. Pass to
Jokic
Jones.
provides a little bit of traffic with the pass to Jones. Jokic with a screen. Jones works around. Nice throw inside. Free down the lane, and that's easy too. Williams getting beat on that one.
Pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find them.
And it's the
So
Nuggets
4
with
straight
the ball.
points for the Lakers. Cuts this deficit down to 1.
Curry passes to Hachimura.
Hachimura back to Murray. Oh, like Rui
Jones against
Hachimura
Murray.
from Gonzaga. Let's go. Hardaway Jr.
Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Hits the
Oh, nails it. That is a nice looking shot there.
Ones that go in, but from that spot on
7
the floor.
seconds. 5,
right
2,
outside.
3. Got it. Oh, that's an exciting way to end the first quarter. 10-9 through the first 5 minutes of action.
Find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the
Back-to-back
second
threes to
quarter.
polish that off. That feels like a big 3 for Los Angeles. Murray with a 3 with a hand in his face. We got more opening night action coming up for you right now.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what you take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Trying to muck it up. Make it ugly. So Denver gets the ball to open quarter number 2. Murray thought about driving, but passes to Curry. He chooses to drive. A little mid-range jumper can't go.
And it's Jones in a
And it's
two-guard.
Jokic coming up the floor with the ball.
From distance, look no further than Seth Curry.
Pass to Powell over to Wright. Jokic looks like he's going to set up a screen, but Wright went inside. Nice feed. And a good finish there. Lakers take the lead 11-10. They scored the first points, and then they got outplayed for a bit there. There's going to be a reach in there, reach in on Wright.
That's a foul. Called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game. And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself
Textbook
well
defense.
to send it back.
Now, I am only controlling one team. You can't just not control a team and watch it all play out. For the most part, I will just accept all the trades that come in, which there were a lot of when I was doing a simulation a little bit ago to make sure everything was going to work correctly the way I wanted it to.
Pass to Hachimura.
So
5 to shoot.
I am technically in control of the Indiana Pacers,
Against Nikola Jokic.
but we're going to let the CPU do its thing. Maybe we can turn on CPU trades or something like that and just let it go. I can go into the settings a little bit deeper.
Here's Curry.
Curry with a good look at the 3. He gets it to fall, and it's 13-11. Seth Curry. I could not think of his first name. I was like, I know what it is. I know it's something. I'm a little surprised he wears 30 as well. Or perhaps it's just a Denver thing.
Jokic passes
Jokic
to
with
Wright.
a pass to Wright. Oh, nice alley layup there.
Jokic feels very comfortable from that range there. His offensive IQ off the charts.
Really nice play by Jokic. And that'll tie up the game at 13. Hardaway throws into Hachimura. Hachimura tries to get it off the glass, but can't get it. Shot got affected. The Lakers working with a fast break on Seth Curry. Right, slams the ball down.
First quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right
After
now.
the shot goes down. And the Lakers take advantage of the pace.
Trailing by 2. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Blanketed by the
Murray
D.
up and in. And that's a nice play right there.
Basket on the night. And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call techs for flopping?
You know, BA, it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's...
Oh, a nice look at a 3, but it rattles in and out. I like that play. I like the quick release on the shot.
And that's a foul.
Oh, another reach-in foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably
Fred
gonna
Van
cost
Fleet
you
coming
some
in.
minutes in this game.
A different look for Denver.
Aaron Gordon.
He's
Okay,
checked
that's
in
who I
for
thought that
Williams.
was.
And it's Bojan Bogdanovic
Aaron Gordon coming in as well.
Gordon, he's checked in for the
You see
Lakers.
some substitutions, a lot of substitutions for
Here's Hardaway.
both teams. We are at the halfway point of quarter number 2. Bogdanovic back out on the
Here's
floor.
Murray.
He'll find Murray in the corner.
6 on the shot clock.
Looks like they're going for that screen. Jokic kind of sits in that little mid-section.
Fouled in the act of shooting.
Wow. Third personal on right, so they're going to probably have to bench him for the rest of the first half.
Nah, and it felt really good just as a basketball fan, BA, to see Jamal Murray return.
A little peek behind the curtain. We did not see a lot of fouls, like a lot of reach-in fouls when I was doing the other video. Basically what happened is about 8 seconds into the video, the audio got completely desunk for about 5 minutes, and it was all out of whack. So I updated my computer, I updated my updated OBS, and then I had a bit of a rough recording with the random rosters NFL video that went up this morning, and that was a little odd. I was also up kind of late, but I don't know. It was anyway. Audio broke on that one. I was hoping to just use that as episode number 1 because there were some pretty good games. But we didn't see a ton of reach-in fouls. The questionable thing that we saw was the players taking the fouls. I'm trying to think of who it was. I could probably actually pull the footage. Nice steal there. Oh, and he lost it right back. Van Fleet finds nothing. Oh, he can. It was a really nice recovery there to make sure that the Denver Nuggets weren't out on the fast break. Just couldn't get it to fall. 17-15 here, 2 minutes to go in the quarter. I think it was Paul George, maybe? He kept being the one who was fouling as they were trying to like get it to overtime, and he had like 4 or 5 personal fouls. And like, oh, this isn't good. You want somebody else taking those fouls. Wow, absolute shove by Jokic. Put a shoulder in. Bulldozed a man.
Showing off some of that all-star talent that we've talked about the last couple seasons.
Finds a nice basket there to extend the lead to 3. PG-13 comes up the floor, working inside, off the glass, no good.
The Lakers trail. Jokic finds Van Fleet.
Jokic to Van Fleet. Jokic kind of working toward the inside. They're going to look for Brooks, who's the first name I am blanking on. He works nicely inside. Wasn't he like just a ginormous pain in the behind last year? Like the Memphis Grizzlies were like a very good team that were kind of just annoying in like all the wrong ways. But I forget.
The Lakers also with a sub. Powell, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic.
Nope. Some of these shots are like maybe a little long.
Denver has gone 2 for 2 from the
So
arc here.
Denver brings the ball up the floor with Seth Curry. Seth Curry finds George. Oh, George with a nice dish inside. And that's just a really nicely executed play. I don't know that that went quite the way they drew it up. I'm surprised George didn't take the shot. I am a fan of Paul George. I wish he was still playing for the Pacers. I don't even know who is on the Pacers at this point.
Powell outside. Back to Van Vliet.
Van Fleet had two people on him. You got to kick it out. Bain with the ball this time around. Trying to get the screen. He's going to have to put up a long two. It's off the rim. No good. Excellent defensive possession for the Denver Nuggets. Looking to push this lead out a little bit further. Curry trying to drive in the lane. Pulls back to the three-point line.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. George has the open
That's
look.
a nice find and a great shot. I like that a lot.
George has got 5 points.
With his feet set, you expect Paul George to knock that down.
10 seconds. Lakers should hold for the final shot of the half here. Don't worry, we won't watch halftime.
Lets it go from
There's a nice look at a three, and he gets it. Cuts the lead to 2 with 1.2 to go. George doesn't even put up a shot.
to a conclusion in a game.
He's worried about his stats. I'm kidding. I don't know. I just didn't really look at it. Didn't look like he was looking for it. 24-22. Good first half action here in Denver, the Mile High City. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is what you're here for. Who cares about the basketball game? Let's go. Whoa. Oh, man. He was spinning the handlebars. It looked really cool. Don't worry, we're skipping. It just doesn't skip as clean as it should. Oh, you take a look. Ooh, James Harden for the Kings. Is that Kawhi Leonard for the Suns?
And taking a look back,
I like getting like a little bit of a peek at it. Just a little peek.
Unsurprisingly,
Come on.
and that's a wrap on
We can take a quick peek at the stats. Jamal Murray, 7 points and an assist. A couple of rebounds and 8 points for Nikola Jokic. And a 2-point game as we head to the start of quarter number 3. Here in our random rosters, day number 1.
Got second half action for you. And if the next couple
If people would rather have this once a week like the regular random rosters, I was thinking about maybe doing that as well, especially once we get to basketball or baseball season. Instead of a daily thing, just pick a couple games throughout the week. Probably would be 4 games with 5-minute quarters.
Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Murray in at the 1.
And then go up on a specific day of the week.
Pass to George. Fires from
George
Jokic grabs
gets a
the board.
good look but can't get it to fall. Jokic passes the ball up.
Over his
I
career,
believe that's
Paul
Brooks.
George
Brooks over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet, little mid-range jumper, and that will go down for 2.
That's for sure. Now, he's made the all-defensive team
Nuggets are 9 for 17. Lakers 10 for 18 field goal-wise.
Side Bogdanovic.
Bogdanovic one-on-one. Nice little move. I like the step there, but couldn't get it to fall.
Where he makes the money. So when the D's
We've seen that pretty frequently in this game is players getting some good looks, making some nice moves to clear some space, but unable to finish the basket.
And with a little over a minute gone by,
Murray, there again, a really nice move to get an open look.
and then you come out and you go
Maybe he could have set his feet a little bit more. It looked like there was a bit of movement as he came up with the ball, but that still is. That's the kind of look you're looking for. Double screen situation there. That looked like a broken AI moment.
high post.
Jokic, right in the... Oh my goodness.
Won't see him miss that
They
one.
just can't get it to drop.
happens. The important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
George in the key. Passes out to Murray. Murray over to George. George, good look at a 3, and he can't get it to rattle home. But it's a great offensive rebound and put back by Duran.
Has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these
Jokic was
second
right
chance
there.
buckets could be
Good job by
what this
Jokic to
team
not
comes
get the
down to.
foul.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession.
But yet another excellent look that just doesn't go down. Van Fleet over here on the wing. He'll find Jokic at the top of the key.
Outside Bain for the lead.
Bain for 3, and he'll finally get a shot to drop.
And the
Took each
Lakers lead
team
by 1.
quite a bit of time here in the third quarter.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Pass to Avdia.
I guess, wait, the Lakers, I think, tied the game up. But then it was kind of a dry spell.
By Bain. George against Bain.
George one-on-one versus Bain. Spin move off the glass and in. That'll be an opportunity for a three-point play.
When you think
No.
about Paul George,
It's 20.
still
Well, no,
regarded
it doesn't
as an
matter.
elite two-way
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you get that dynamic.
It was an up and down kind of.
35 points any given night, but defensively shutting
This definitely feels like an opening night situation.
That is rarefied air for a star player in this league.
Hachimura is checked in for Avdia.
Rory Hachimura coming back in the game as we wait for the free throw attempt from Paul George to try and complete the three-point play.
You look at the massive hauls that
Flush.
have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you
29-27.
PG is.
Van Fleet coming up with the ball. Jokic with a screen, tries to free him up, but good defense by Murray. Jokic right from the free throw line, trying to work some moves behind the back. Now he's going to step back, try and drive. He'll get into the paint. He is going to get an opportunity for two from the line. Couldn't get it to fall.
Thrown out there a bit these days. But Nikola Jokic, he is
Looking to tie up the game here with 2:09 to go in quarter number 3.
He's able to control the game and pick his spots, BA, to impact it, whether that's by rebounding the ball and playing physical, dishing the ball and making some assists happen, or shooting the ball from the three-point line. What a complete package he is.
first free throw is good.
It's going to be a long time, I don't know if ever, that we're going to see a big man pass like Jokic does.
So he picks up
Oh, it rimmed out. Jokic can't put the second one down, and it's a one-point lead all the way up to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic couldn't get it to drop. It's a terrific feed and an excellent look at the three, but that looked like it went all the way around and out.
Announce yourself to the NBA.
Throws inside to Jokic. Jokic, spin move, can't get it to drop.
Denver has gotten
We're back up the floor with the Denver Nuggets.
Here's George.
George on the inside, excellent lane there. Got the positioning and executed the shot
Almost all their
really
points coming
nicely.
from the paint.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes.
At the
passed.
angle,
And here's Van Vliet.
Van Fleet isolated up top. He'll fire over to Jokic. Jokic to Gordon.
And here's Van Vliet.
Oh, a screen set maybe a little too early for Jokic. He's going to come off the screen. That was a very weird looking shot, but he'll get it to drop.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened there.
Fleet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
2K is perfect. I don't know what you're talking about.
For Denver, they've
It's a
got
it's a perfect
three
video game.
shots to go in the third quarter. Now a timeout called by Denver.
Timeout Denver. 31-30. Exciting game here to start. Start the NBA season.
A different look for Denver. Williams is checked in for Durham. Hardaway comes in for Bogdanovic.
All right, 1, 2, timeout's done.
Jamal Murray.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
And here are the Nuggets.
Paul George works it around to Curry. Curry inside into a double team. He is in some trouble here. Needs an outlet. He throws it instead into Smith's face. They'll come up the floor. Not a great possession for Denver, especially coming out of the timeout.
Jones against
Nobody really came down to help Curry. Curry was on a 1v2 situation right there. Right for three. Gets it. And the Lakers take the lead 33-31 with 37 seconds to go.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
outside. Williams.
Curry might be a liability on this Denver Nuggets team. What is happening? Nice feed to George, who slams it home. All knotted at 33. Curry had a turnover on the previous possession by just throwing it into a different man's face. And then almost lost the ball on that possession as well.
Here's Bain.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable.
See what the Lakers want to do. The commentators are suggesting they take the final shot. Wright had the three last time down the floor. Try and free him up. Ooh, mid-range jumper. That'll work. 35-33 with 8.9 to go. Didn't hold for the final shot, but they came away with a good shot. That is important. Paul George with 3, 2, 1. Takes the three. Nailed it at the buzzer. Let's go. It's exciting.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Nuggets. He put together 10 points in the quarter, and more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Jersey glitching out there a little bit. Ignore it. Don't worry about it.
All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection.
That was a nice play.
Leading to the perfect pass.
The State Farm assist to the game. Don't worry, I got my State Farm khakis and State Farm shirt.
Nice play.
It's weird to spend actual virtual credits on basically in-game advertising, but you get them for free if you just go talk to Jake from Jake from State Farm. Just in case, I'm gonna see if I can pull up a screenshot. Hopefully this doesn't do anything too wild.
Great example out here of just a no-quit team.
Where is it?
Continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Right here.
Jacks up a three.
Hold on.
Now pulls it in.
Ah, there it is. Okay, hold on.
Taking that shot. He just missed it.
This was an incredible moment from NBA 2K the other day.
Now here's Thibault, tightly guarded.
For whatever reason,
Up and over Hardaway.
paint was not running very well
And it's Thibault
the other
missing.
day.
The Nuggets trail.
Cut it.
Outside Murray.
New. Don't save. Paste it. There we go.
Hardaway. Outside Curry.
We'll save this as 2K Arcs. Oh, I saved that in the wrong folder, but we'll look at that here in just a minute. It's fantastic. Okay, back into the game. 37-36 here with 3.5 to go. Probably shouldn't have taken a good game to do that, but I do want to show it off, and I think it's going to be a good Instagram photo as well. Video games are perfect. Nothing problematic about State Farm. Could you imagine you had to buy insurance in-game? That is a terrific shot. No foul, falls to the floor, but hits the three. You have to take out insurance on your NBA 2K house. With the ease of State Farm, and then you go, oh, well, it was so easy in-game. Use discount code NBA2K for 10% off your first month of house insurance. I don't know if they offer renters insurance. We had to get renters insurance for our place.
Look here. Gordon, he's checked in for Powell. Brooks comes in for Thibault. Desmond Bain, he's checked in for Jones. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Wright. A chance here to catch up with Allen.
We didn't go through State Farm. I don't know. So I don't know if they offer it. If I could talk to Flo from Progressive in a different video game, there's a nice feed or nice feed. Nice play run there for Van Vliet to get the open look at a three and take the lead. 40-39, 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. If you want more basketball content, I don't do it often, but I don't I enjoy sports. Basketball's not always my favorite, but March Mascot Madness coming back 2024. Keep an eye on the channel. Keep an eye on the social stuff. I'm sure I'll be posting about it. You'll be able to fill out a bracket. We'll find out who wins. And yeah, that should be in March. I believe the videos are going to post on YouTube like on a Sunday, Monday situation, because Taste Test is now in the Saturday slot, and I would like that to maintain. So we'll see. I'm going to probably look into trying to get a new computer and a new desk situation over the next bit of time. So yeah, Jokic. Also, the one thing that makes me like a little hesitant to confirm like exact dates. Oh, it was a strip that led to an open look for Van Fleet, but he couldn't put it down. The one thing that like where I'm like, oof, I don't know if I want to commit to like dates and stuff. Treefort Music Fest is something that I would like to go to, and that is in March. So it could be, if everything works correctly, that is a beautiful feed, just straight down the lane. There was no one even remotely close until it was way too late. The lead flips back to the Denver Nuggets, 43-42. So it could be a thing where it's like, if things go according to plan with like a new computer and stuff, because I can do the streaming, but I can't stream and record because it's too much for my CPU. That is a nice finish to switch the lead back for Denver. Jokic going to the line to complete the three-point play. It would be early on Twitch and then throughout March on YouTube. It's like a little bit of a delay, just to free up myself to maybe go to Treefort. However, if I don't go to Treefort, then it doesn't matter. It can be Saturday, Sunday, and then Sunday, Monday. The 3rd through the 25th, or the 2nd through the 23rd, 24th. I gotta look at it. I also gotta find a game that won't just give Louisville the championship. Paul George.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter.
All right, 46-45 here. The ball is stripped. Murray comes away with it. He's one-on-one in the lane, but good defense by the Los Angeles Lakers. Paul George for three. Can't get it to fall. I like the look. I like the shot there. Just not dropping for him. Van Fleet into Jokic. Jokic. A 2-on-1 in favor of Denver. He'll find Bane. Bane into Gordon. Dangerous pass. A couple of Denver Nuggets right in the way. Jokic tries to set the screen, free him up. He can't get it to drop. 24 seconds to go. And we will see an intentional foul there by Jokic. This is where it gets a little bit dicey because sometimes it doesn't take the correct player to foul him. Like, hey, here's your best superstar. Okay, Bane's going to pick up his second personal with the intentional foul. See if they can put it away here.
You can't allow them to just drain the clock.
For your Nuggets, Paul George. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
How many times have we seen
George splashes it home. 47-45.
We'll see if this is one of those times.
What I like about this kind of deficit is we'll see a timeout by Los Angeles. What I like about this deficit is that the Lakers can trade 2 for 2 until they get a good look from 3. It's not imperative that they trade 3 for 2 to climb back into the game. And I do enjoy that. I at least like the idea of it, because if you can run a play quickly enough, just cut it to 1, maybe you get a missed free throw if they pass to a... I think George missed a free throw earlier in the game. He's not going to shoot 100%. We'll see what the Lakers want to run here. Brooks is going to inbound it. Gordon out there with Van Fleet. Going to screen. Find him in the corner. Bane buries it from the corner. 48 all. Let's go. This is so exciting. Genuinely. This is what we're looking for. This is, if you didn't watch the other video, we had two teams. I believe it was Los Angeles and Phoenix. I think the two away teams. They got out to big runs early in the game that allowed them to amass like an 8 to 10 point lead, and they just never really relinquished to that. Golden State against Phoenix made it a little bit closer, but they faltered and couldn't get over the hump. But Denver trailed the entire rest of the way. So having this be a tight game is already showing that the Hall of Fame difficulty is the way to go with this franchise stuff. So good news for me. 21.1 to go. As Duran's going to throw in the ball to Murray. They're going to hold for the final shot or just kind of get Murray a good look. I thought he actually had beaten his man there. Van Fleet gets bailed out as he goes back beyond the three-point line. They're going to set up the screen. Van Fleet with a sticky defense there, but then kind of a weird shot. Paul George couldn't get it. We're going to overtime. That feels like a huge wasted opportunity right there. They had so much time. And Jamal Murray at the top of the key just dancing around like a doofus. So we are going to head to overtime here in our opening game. I think this is what's nice about it too, is it's going to be the 5-minute overtime period. But with this, it's going to keep the video. The video will still be right in the length that I want it to be. But if people want me to just upload this once a week, we could look at 4 games throughout the week. Find some fun matchups.
Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for
48-48.
This one should be fun.
Oh, we're getting a 3-minute overtime period. Oh, perfect. Even better. Is it not 12? Oh, it's a 5-minute overtime period. I don't know why I thought it was a full-length overtime quarter. That's very silly of me. Jokic, fade away, and a nice shot to open up the overtime period to give the Lakers the lead 50-48. I really like the Lakers play to tie the game, and I despise the Nuggets play to try and get that shot. I love that it's in Paul George's hands. He had an okay look at it, but it took entirely too long to get him involved in the play. Those are the two guys you probably want the ball in the hands of. Paul George on the Denver Nuggets side, Nikola Jokic on the Lakers side.
To the inside.
They're going to go right back to him. Again, same shot style, but that one doesn't fall. Denver comes away with the ball. He's going to drive the lane. Jokic kind of just let that happen, and it's going to be a foul and an and one opportunity. Jokic's defense was very confusing right there. They went right to him. He is huge. Why are you not? Watch the replay here.
At the line for Denver,
Oof.
one shot.
One shot. Oh, he can't get it to fall, so the foul doesn't hurt the Los Angeles Lakers as Jokic brings it up. Van Fleet in the corner. Inside to Jokic. Jokic backs him down. They're going to go up and in. Jokic. He has taken all 3 shots here in the overtime period for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Denver's got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in.
A lot of clutter over there on that side of the floor. Murray with an open look at 3, but nothing doing. They're going to come away with an offensive rebound, and that still doesn't go. I like I like the idea. Just get it out. Get it out. There's a little more cluster, a little more congestion. Jokic inside. They're going to trust him again. Swatted away. Bogdanovic comes away with the basketball. He's going to throw it up to Murray. Murray one-on-one to Duran. He's going to get fouled again. An opportunity for a three-point play. Oh my goodness. This is so exciting. Denver is excelling in the chaos, and I'm a little surprised that the Lakers just keep going to Jokic. It makes sense, but they're not giving anybody else an opportunity to get into much of a rhythm. He can't put away the three-point play again. Van Fleet going to get the screen, but he kind of took a weird route there. Floats it into Jokic. Jokic into a double team. Passes out to Gordon. Gordon for three. Rims in and out. 58 seconds to go. Denver with the ball. Jamal Murray. No need to foul here. Just look for a good defensive possession. Murray bounce pass into George. George one-on-one. Spins around. Jokic is there, but he doesn't really make much of a play on the ball. And I think the Denver Nuggets are going to walk away with this one. 24 points for Paul George in this game. That seems surprising. That seems high. Is that correct? He's been effective and he's been, like, consistently present in the game, but nope, nobody followed through with that. All right, don't count the Lakers out here. I guess we have to push A one more time. That was weird. Sorry. Brooks will inbound the ball. He's looking. He's going to find Aaron Gordon. Gordon back to Brooks. Brooks to Van Fleet. Van Fleet with Murray on him. Floats it inside to Jokic. Jokic backs down off the glass and no good. The double team showed up, and I think it affected the shot there. There was some contact, no foul called. And that should do it here. They put Paul George on the line. So Denver kind of weathered the storm there. They did a good job without polishing off a couple of three-point plays earlier in the overtime period. They're still able to play some solid defense on the other end. I think the Lakers had made a bit of a mistake to just keep going to Jokic.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Get some other people involved. Good game to start off our opening night doubleheader.
So he goes 2 for 2.
A little splash home.
6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the
Van Fleet.
Good work.
Timeout called. The Lakers.
And there will be a timeout.
They trail by 6.
Timeout, Denver down 6 with an even 30 seconds to go. Murray moved so weirdly. All right, Brooks again inbounding the ball. Van Fleet has like all kinds of room. What are you doing? Van Fleet up for 3. He splashes it home. They're actually going to call that a deep 2. Really deep 2. Yeesh. That's not where you want to see. Oh, it's Paul George. They went up a little bit further up the floor, and I thought that they're going to throw it to Knott. Now they're going to throw it to Paul George here. Wow, they're already chanting MVP for Paul George of the Nuggets.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
So they trade 2 for 2 there, though it was a quick, inefficient play for the Lakers. Going to try and have to try and find a 3 here. They're going to go inside. That one's no good. And we will see more fouls, which I'm a little surprised by at this point. This game is over.
That's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
At the line,
He gets the first.
Bogdanovich?
Makes it a 7-point lead.
Is that who's on the line?
Bogdanovich, he is an example
He is.
setter for the teams that he plays for. He's always focused, always determined, plays hard. every night.
8-point game. That's a lot closer than it looks final score-wise.
It just feels like it's over.
You want to keep it
Gordon for three.
You want to start thinking about the next
He'll
one.
get it. They needed that about 2 possessions ago. They finally got other people involved in the play. We're going to see yet more fouls. Bain that time.
that's his 4th personal foul. Teams in the penalty.
First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6.
Paul George.
And so he drops them both.
And Paul George on fire here with 9 ticks to go.
They've been a different squad here in
64-57.
overtime. I'm just gonna
Gordon
say
again for
season
3. Can't rim it home. Jokic didn't even get the shot up. Not even try and pad those stats. Get a couple extra points just for fun.
They took control.
NBA, I don't think
64-57. I think that overtime period, I know it's going to be easy. Oh, the overtime period is the deciding factor, but the way that the teams went about the overtime period was the deciding factor. I think Los Angeles really not a great plan to just keep going to Jokic. Once they finally started getting some other players in, Van Fleet hit a shot. I believe it was Aaron Gordon knocked down that 3. Got to try and keep people involved.
I just gotta stay within offense.
You have to make that defense work. Wear them out. Thanks, PG.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about does it for the first game
Allie
of the new
LaForce.
NBA season. For Brent
Jalen
Barry,
Duren.
Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is
He
Brian
is your
Anderson.
New Balance
Thank
player
you
of the game.
for tuning in.
64-57, the final here in game number 1. We got Phoenix taking on Golden State coming up after this one's done. It does end very oddly, like just very awkwardly. That's it. So we will go ahead and quit. And I get 413 credits for watching basketball games, so that is very exciting for me. I could just pile up VC for watching basketball. All right, we are going to go check out the Phoenix Suns taking on the Golden State Warriors in Game 2 of this doubleheader. And we'll try to make sure we get our required screenshot.
The Warriors taking on the Suns. For Golden State, they want to start this season with a bang on their home floor, showing the home fans what to expect this year.
Domantas Sabonis?
Warriors.
Alex
Coming up
Caruso?
next.
PJ Washington? Okay. Look at that cool hand high five. There we go. Whoa. Dutch angle. Look out. I do find it funny that all these highlight packages or whatever, they just use the 2 teams that are in the game, but they haven't played each other yet. I think that's fun. Suns, Warriors coming up next here on NBA 2K24. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I do have that screenshot to show you.
Welcome everybody to the day
Let's
we've
get
all
this
been looking forward to.
screenshot there down here.
NBA season.
We'll go ahead and open this just real quick.
I'm Kevin Harlan.
Paste
With
it.
me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson.
I put it in the wrong
Reporting from the
folder.
sidelines all game long,
So here's some 2K art for you
David Aldridge.
while we're looking at the... This is a real thing that happened.
Warriors have coming up.
A person in a mascot costume as we take a look at the...
James Harden. And
Oh,
the
Klay
Celtics
Thompson for the Rockets.
on Sunday. They'll be taking on Klay
Giannis?
Thompson and the Houston
The
Rockets.
Greek Freak?
Kevin, I think you have to
Just
look at
Jake from State Farm talking to me, and a mascot of the Minnesota Timberwolves.
tough road trips can bring the best out of
Good
the
stuff.
team
Good
and
stuff.
bring
Huge
you
fan.
closer together.
So the opening lineup for the Suns.
Here's a look at the opening lineup.
Then it's
De'Aaron
OG
Fox.
Anunoby. Then it's
Domantas
Darius
Sabonis.
And it's Koulibaly in at the small forward
DeMar
position.
DeRozan.
And for the Warriors, they've got Keldon Johnson. Ivy is out there.
Golden State with that
De'Aaron
home
Fox.
court
And
advantage at a
Sabonis.
B+.
And Washington in at the 4 spot. And the regular season
We are
return
ready to
is finally here. Wow.
Game number 2 tipped off in Golden State.
Wait for this
Fox brings the ball up court.
Man, you're
And
a
here
legend.
we
It's always
go.
an interesting journey.
Good game in game number 1.
Teams are fired up. Let the
Oh,
games
wow.
begin.
Okay. A lot of that was surprising. They had a perfect lane to run through, and instead stepped back and took a mid-range jumper and could not put it down. Calabury?
Here's Koulibaly.
Koulibaly.
Here's Anunoby.
Anobi to DeRozan. DeRozan, a good look,
Target from three-point
but
range.
could not come away with it. Sabonis, he was on a couple of the seasons that I did for in NBA games previously, the 60-second season
Garland against Ivy.
that I did. Very bad at this game. Very bad at understanding basketball. This is why we just watch it, you know.
Back to Ivy. 6 on the shot.
Ivy
That three
missed
off the
the
mark.
shot.
And the defense.
And we're going back the other way with the Phoenix Suns.
Not the guy you want to leave open.
Trying to set a screen.
13
Drives
feet
to
away.
the basket, pulls up and takes the shot, but can't get it to fall. We are still scoreless, a little over a minute to go, or a minute gone here in quarter number 1.
Really promising, and it's because of his strong
Washington with the ball at the top of the,
desire to keep
well, at the logo, I guess.
and get better.
Now, here's Washington.
7 seconds to go on the shot clock. Kind of just wasted a bunch of time there, and they're going to have to put up a shot late in this one. It's good.
Three-point land.
Okay, new strategy for the Warriors. Wait till the absolute last second, you'll make it.
Three-point shot when he's
Anything else, and it's not going to work for you.
Garland kicks to DeRozan.
DeRozan with a good look from 3 and can't get it to fall.
Three is off the mark.
Maybe a little too strong on that one. Fox bringing it up the floor. Sabonis inside, and that's a nice, easy feed. Domantas Sabonis.
by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
That's just a great find right there.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Passes it to Anunoby. Garland with a screen on Ivy. And there's the pass to DeRozan.
DeRozan, ooh, looked a little hesitant to take the shot there. Missed the first look.
The glass.
Didn't seem to want to take it from deep. Instead drives inside. Finds a nice basket, though.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact,
Off
they are
the
just
glass.
disappearing like they're not
And
even there.
good.
You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Almost halfway through quarter number 1. Slow start for both teams.
2.5 minutes played so far.
Sabonis desperately trying to set a screen. There's a nice pick and roll, and that's just too easy. Too easy for professional basketball players.
Perfectly in every set.
Players.
Suns trail by 5.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-da.
Garland kicks to Nurkic.
Nurkic.
On the wing.
To DeRozan. DeRozan back to Garland. Garland for 3. He'll splash it home.
And he's not gonna miss that.
That is a nice look for the Phoenix Suns, who cut the lead down to 2. Over to Sabonis. Sabonis back to Johnson. Johnson to Washington.
Washington with it.
Has to make a move. Under 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Finds Johnson, who takes a wide open look at a 3 and knocks it down 10-5.
Gets his revenge with the 3.
RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree.
Anobi?
No one comes closer to
No
Lakers and
good
Suns.
from there. Washington's going to bring it up the floor. He'll pass over to Fox.
Spurs are 3. But the
Fox drives inside and a nice dunk. De'Aaron Fox.
That's really after. Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop.
Yeah, he's just 6'3". Little shorty pants out there with just being 6'3".
Outside Garland.
Float inside to
pitches
Nurkic.
Garland.
Garland. Right back to him.
Koulibaly.
Koulibaly. A lot of passing here from Phoenix, but nobody they're able to get the ball to has much space to work with. Turnaround jump shot, and they'll knock it down. Timeout by the Warriors. 1:02 to go here in quarter number 1, 12-7.
For others to get their shine.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Toppin, he's checked in for Washington.
Don't do it.
Christian
Trap.
Brown comes in for Keldon Johnson. Alex Caruso is checked in for Ivy. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for De'Aaron Fox.
Wait, hold on. Is that a Derrick Rose? Alex Caruso and Derrick Rose? there's Caruso.
1 left in the first quarter. Caruso looking for an opening.
Caruso.
Outside, Sabonis. Caruso
Nice bounce
finds
pass
Toppin.
into Toppin.
Fires
Toppin
a three.
with a look at a three. It
Phoenix with the
rattles
rebound.
out.
Here matched up
That's a good
against
look,
the
though.
Golden State Warriors is how they're gonna tip off the new
And that was
season.
kind of what it seemed like Phoenix was looking for in their previous possession before the timeout. Pass the ball. Hopefully somebody will finally get some space. They just couldn't find anybody with that space. Looks like another substitution.
You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle.
Wow,
when it's
real
that
big
close.
substitution for-
Great call there by the official.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Sharp
Oh, wow,
is
they're
checked
going
in
to
for
bring in
Sabonis.
Fox already.
Fox subbed in for Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose, I don't even know if he touched the ball on that last possession.
Garland comes in for DeMar
The
DeRozan.
Suns take the ball away.
Here's McBride. 2 seconds separate.
Over to
shot
Reed.
clock
Reed to Garland. Guarded by Caruso.
Caruso against Garland.
Looks like they're going to hold for the last shot here.
3.
Oh, there it is. A nice find to Reed.
Look at Garland drawing the
And Reed got what the Warriors were able to find earlier. Fox from midcourt. Oh, I thought he made it. I was excited.
As we finish the first quarter.
It's a good look at it.
On top, leading by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
So the Warriors lead after one. There's that play to Sabonis I was referencing. A couple of times we've seen each of these teams be able to get their big men free down the lane, and I don't think anybody wants to deal with that. As opening night continues, Steve Kerr.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Suns trail by 3. Lots of excitement around the Suns. A big reason, Richard, their new owner.
Yeah, taking over in 2023. This new
Oh, a nice find. You got to finish at the basket, though. It's a nice little jump shot, but I'd like to see him power his way in for an easier layup.
organization.
Alex Caruso out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Saric.
Not as clean a look for the Golden State Warriors and Fox that time around, but he does find the bottom of the bucket as well. 14-11 here in the early stages of the second quarter. Beautiful alley-oop there. Fernando with an excellent, receives the excellent feed there. Slams it home.
Gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man.
Back down to a one-point game. Fox brings it up the floor. It's a little bit of a screen. He's going to take the open look at the three, even though he probably could have driven the ball a little bit. Maybe drive to a kick out. But they missed the shot, and it's a quick one-and-done possession for the Golden State Warriors. Looking to set up that screen.
Here's McBride.
Trying to find some room to work with on the interior. Just not a lot there. Caruso on the defensive side here. Going to get called for the foul. Looks like just kind of a just throw it up toward the basket. 1.4 on the shot clock.
Coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work.
2 shots.
When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
That one drops. He ties it up.
The basket drops. We're all knotted at 14. I don't know what's going on with my throat. I think I've been doing too much talking
the
lately.
fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage, and if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Now he's
So Phoenix takes the lead for 15-14. with the 2 free throws.
On the pass to Saric.
Braun with it, finds
Here's
Toppin.
Still scoreless. Pass to Brown.
Braun steps behind the arc, and he'll look for 3. Can't find it. I thought that was actually maybe a little bit tipped at the as he let it go, but it was not.
Outside Mathurin. To the inside.
Finds Reed. Reed double teamed, gets it up, and a nice job by, I believe that's Fernando.
Fernando's got the lead up to 3.
It was. Nice offensive rebound. A good job getting the double team by Golden State, but it did leave the offensive rebound very attainable for the Phoenix Suns. A couple of pump fakes. Caruso, a deep 3. He'll get the nice look, and he'll splash it home. Alex Caruso. Leaf playing for the Bulls now.
And Phoenix has possession. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's McBride, guarded by Fox. The Warriors pull it.
Nice job on the defensive side there. He threw that one a little bit short off the side, and Golden State comes up the floor, tied at 17. Toppin
to the middle.
Inside to Fox. Fox with a nice finish. And the Warriors regain the lead, 19-17.
His shots now starting to fall.
The Suns have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And for those of you just
Read over to
Mathurin.
Mathurin had an incredible look there. Wide open 3. And they nail it.
In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made.
20-19 now as we go back and forth in this one. 158. Haven't heard a whole lot from DeMar DeRozan.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Warriors with possession here. And here's Ivy. Hasn't made one yet. The 3.
Rings in and out, but Sabonis with a nice offensive rebound puts it back.
And the Warriors lead by 1.
Warriors back out front. 21-20.
As to Koulibaly.
Koulibaly. He'll find Mathurin. Mathurin for 3. Straight on and good. 23-21.
Have they gotten hot here in the second quarter? No wonder they're in front. And when you talk about big men, you won't find many guys more versatile than Domantas Sabonis.
Oh, Caruso. Oh, the pass maybe a little too far behind him. Looked like Caruso had made a nice path out toward the top of the 3-point line. Had a nice open look, but maybe a bit of a cleaner pass can get him to be able to stop and pop. Warriors come up empty-handed. Mathurin with the ball in his hand. Over to DeRozan. Nurkic inside. Caruso puts up a bit of a fight, but that is an advantage for the Phoenix Suns the whole way. And they take advantage of it. 25-21. Sabonis gets the ball around. I did not catch the name on that. Inside, Ivan. That's a nice play right there.
Using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
27 seconds left in the first half.
4 seconds between shot clock and game clock. So Golden State will get at least one more look at it. And they'll actually get a considerable amount of time there, as that was a quick offensive possession for the Phoenix Suns. Johnson looking to drive, fires to Sabonis. Sabonis can't come up with it, but he gets the rebound. He can't come up with it again. And we are heading to halftime. Phoenix with the lead, 25-23. I thought it was a good opportunity for Golden State to tie it up going into half, but Sabonis couldn't put away either of the two opportunities he had at the basket. So we will. Yeah, this exciting piece.
Okay, hold up. We have a major situation here in the studio. Someone took my notebook. Who has it?
Did you check everywhere, Ernie? Because I did not take it.
Looking now at our featured game this evening, the Phoenix Suns have a close one on their hands.
You love what their second unit has done. Major.
That is more than enough of us.
One more time, fans. In that first half, we saw Phoenix and Ben will soon find
Oh, they're back.
sort of adjustments
They're doing the cool stuff.
discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this
All
one
right.
could go down to the last possession.
Phoenix
Setting the
starting
floor
with
for
the ball
Suns.
here.
We've got Anunoby. Nurkic is
Anunoby.
DeRozan. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Koulibaly in at the three.
Koulibaly out to Anunoby. Was that who what the name was? Fox comes away with the rebound, and the Phoenix Suns come up empty on their first possession of half number 2.
The pass to Washington.
Ivy over to Washington.
Down low.
Inside to Sabonis. Sabonis puts that one away, and he'll tie the game up early here in the third quarter. 25 all.
Now with consistency, 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Sun shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively.
DeRozan? I feel like we have not heard a lot from DeRozan in this game. See if that changes here in the second half. I do wish we got more statistical updates down there in the bottom on the score bug. I think that it would be more interesting than like looking forward to other games or like assists or whatever.
Sabonis at the elbow. Double team
Sabonis spinning around there. Pretty decent look at a 3, even though it looked like he looked like Ivy released that from behind the backboard. It's a good find from Sabonis, who was dealing with a lot of traffic inside. The three-pointer gives them a 1-point lead, 28-27.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. On the wing,
Anunoby for 3. He'll respond with a nice splash of his own.
And the Suns lead by 2. Right around a minute and a half.
Fires up to Fox. I guess he didn't really fire it. That's a dangerous play there. Dangerous move right at midcourt. Nice lob, and that'll knot it up at 30. De'Aaron Fox with a beautiful find. Well, Fox was on the receiving end of that. My apologies. That looked kind of fake. I don't know what it was, but it just didn't look quite right. It looked like there was a hidden trampoline for Fox, or he was on strings. Garland looking for the 2. He finds it. Both teams shooting well coming out of the half.
3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Pass to Sabonis.
Sabonis. Back to Johnson.
Johnson outside.
Johnson finds Washington. Sabonis moving some players around. Ooh, a little screen action to try and get Fox some room underneath, but he's right on the baseline. Does not step out of bounds and finds an angle to put it away. It's a really nice play by Fox.
In the paint.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
All right, halfway through quarter number 3. We've had a back-and-forth game. Good offensive production from both sides. Sabonis not even looking toward the play. Maybe could have rotated to help a little bit, but Garland finds a nice little angle there. Maybe that's what Sabonis is supposed to do. Maybe that's why I'm so bad at this game in the single-player mode. I'm too busy looking at the ball. Caruso looking to check in. That headband really sticks out.
Here's Ivy.
There's just an excellent play by Ivy to drive down the lane.
They're getting on a roll.
A bit of a surprise that the rotation happened like that. It looked like number 20 for the Phoenix Suns was in a good position to at least contest that shot, but he did not. I know that it's probably because I'm being advertised to in-game, but I do want some Nutter Butters. Quick passes around the outside. Inside. Back outside. Anobi couldn't get it to fall. Sabonis comes away with the rebound for the Golden State Warriors, and they'll run the floor.
Pass to Washington.
Washington, good look at a three, and he knocks it down. 37-34 now. I keep seeing that stupid advertisement. I'm like, you know what? I could use some Nutter Butters.
Who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
There's the pass to Anunoby.
Anunoby, okay. I'm not saying it correctly. Anunoby. Nice assist there. I'm sure he'll get that credit for that. Garland. I'm going to be very curious. I probably won't look at the stats too frequently unless there's like a weird anomaly. Again, peek behind the curtain yesterday. I think it was in this game. The Warriors didn't have a lot of depth, and they had Gilgeous-Alexander and Chet Holmgren, and they scored 56 points or something like that. And Holmgren and Gilgeous-Alexander scored a total of 40. And that's about the only time I was like, oh man, the stats look a little weird. On the flip side, we have the Phoenix Suns over here who have DeMar DeRozan, and we have not seemed to hear much from DeMar DeRozan, which I think is interesting. I forget that sometimes you have to click that again. It's been a lot of Garland for Phoenix. It's been...
Suns on defense. It's a one-point game. Pass to Brown.
Oh, Braun on the outside. That was a dangerous pass as he was very close to the sideline. Throws it inside. Sabonis threw some contact but can't get it to drop. Fernando to McBride. Over to DeRozan. See if maybe he can get something going here as we get close to the fourth quarter of action. Oh my goodness. That is a pretty hard foul there. DeRozan going to try and get some points from the line, take the lead. 38.1 to go, so Phoenix will be guaranteed at least one more possession. Unless the Golden State Warriors want to do the quick shot. Try to go and get two possessions out of this.
Good from DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan ties it up from the free throw line, and it looks like Golden State's going to make a substitution.
It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
And the Warriors making a change here. Hampton's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Knocks it down.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Caruso against Mathurin. Tapping a screen on DeRozan.
Oh, a nice move. Whoa. That was a weird play there. He had the lane, it looked like, but... Nutter Butters. For 3. He can't get it to drop. And the Phoenix Suns can hold for the final shot. Looked like Golden State probably should have had 2 on that possession, but a weird pass all the way back out meant that they did not. So DeRozan looking for the final shot. He'll get it up and he'll get it in to knock the lead up to 3 as we hit the end of the third quarter. 40-37. Both games been back and forth, entertaining affairs. 5 more minutes to decide this one. Our opening night doubleheader of random rosters. 2K edition.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass.
All right, I guess I'm going to just have to take your word on it. That was a very quick clip.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. They've got Saric.
40-37. Caruso on the floor. He'll throw it in to Saric. Sarge. That's a nice find. And a really nice shot there for Sarge to put 2 on the board and cut this lead down to 1. Mathurin to McBride, inside to Reed. Reed too easy. And the guy who scored the points on the Warriors was kind of the defensive problem there that time. Way too easy for Phoenix to get those points right back. 42-39. Both teams started very hot in the 3rd quarter, looking for the screen. Not really well set. Trying to give him just enough room. But instead, it's actually going to give him more room, but he can't bury the 3 to tie the game. Phoenix on the fast break. Looking for McBride.
1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Passes it to Garland.
Over to Garland. Garland takes advantage of the screen, drives. Oh, it got stolen by Braun. It looked like he was going for the kind of the pick and roll situation, but just found a Golden State Warriors player instead. Inside to Fox. Fox blocked from behind. Way too much traffic to try and get that shot up. Phoenix on the offensive side now, trying to drive. Over to Reed, right back to McBride. Garland, he's been a big factor tonight. Garland takes advantage of the screen. Look at a 3, and he'll get it home. 45-39. The lead swells to 6. 3.5 to go here. Timeout by the Warriors. Okay, no commentary. Excellent. All right.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Saric. B.J. Washington comes in for Toppin. Johnson's checked in for Christian Brown. And Ivy subbed in.
All right, what do the Warriors have out of the timeout?
Got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA.
Johnson over to Ivy. Sabonis back out on the floor.
We have to hustle more out to the three-point line because they look real comfortable out there now. I want you contesting every.
Uh-oh. That is a bad play. Somehow got it to go. Wow. It's the second time we've seen Golden State kind of just do nothing and then just jack up a shot at the buzzer, and it goes down. Wide open for 3, and it's that both times we've seen Golden State make baskets in this quarter, they have given up way too easy a look on the other end. 48-42.
Fox feeling it out a bit.
Halfway through quarter number 4. Fox looks fine to 2. That'll cut the lead down to 4. They need 2 good defensive stops here. Arguably, maybe even just 1, and then you try to get it to the foul situation. Garland, deep 2. That wasn't a great defensive possession, more of a bad shot because it just went off the back iron. But they'll take it. Sabonis looking to set up a screen for Fox. Fox driving inside to Sabonis. Sabonis off the glass and in. 4 in a row for the Golden State Warriors. They'll cut this lead down to 2, 48-46 with under 2 to go. DeMar DeRozan. Oh, he missed DeRozan. We finally call his name. He finally takes a shot and it just in and out. Fox is going to get the foul and 1. The basket and the foul for the 3-point play. De'Aaron Fox, he's taken over in this game. And there's what you're looking for, 2 good defensive stops. They're just Maybe getting a little lucky with a miss from the Suns here and there. But take advantage of it on the offensive side. It's kind of what we saw with the Lakers in game number 1. They got some missed free throws from Denver, but couldn't put it away on the other end. So DeRozan has the ball. He's working to the inside. It's going to be a foul, and they're going to call that a shooting foul. So DeRozan will go to the line for 2. Man, that's... I'm sure that was on the gather.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up.
.49 after the free throw. Let the intensity build.
And so he's good on both free throws.
And he is 2 for 2 from the line. 1:27 to go.
Composure there at the line. A ton of pressure.
Fouls playing a big part over the last couple of possessions. Oh, Fox with a move to the hoop. Finds the lane and slams it home. De'Aaron Fox. He has been electric here in this fourth quarter. DeRozan off the glass with the left hand, and that is up and good. DeRozan making himself known in this quarter as well. 13 lead changes, 7 ties. Those are the kind of stats that I would like to see a little bit more frequently. They're going to call that a shooting foul on... Ooh, boy. The foul is on Garland, but Fox is going to go to the line for 2. Didn't really look like a shot, but again, you're probably looking at the gather.
Playing for one another and just piling up assists.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Fox ties it up at 52.
He's the leader, so they want him at that stripe.
Oh, we missed the second. Oh, we missed the second shot. Fox has been so good in this fourth quarter, but can't put it down when he needed it to. Inside out to DeRozan. DeRozan for 3, and he knocks it down. DeMar DeRozan, 15 points tonight, but importantly, 7 in this quarter. Now we don't really need to look at the stats tonight. It did feel like he had been awfully quiet throughout most of this game, and I think that that's kind of validated with that stat line. 8 points in the first 3 quarters, 7 here in the fourth. Get a look at some of today's results. De'Aaron Fox.
Now Fox. Washington with
a screen, drives inside. Fox looks and finds a nice 2 there. I like that play. I like that he just took the 2. You have an opportunity for a good defensive possession. You don't have to foul. Oh, he went with the pump fake, and he missed it. Sabonis with the rebound. Oh my goodness, Phoenix just too quick with the shot. Washington, you got to be smart. Here, he threw it in. He threw an interception to Garland.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hopefully.
Oh my goodness, a huge blown opportunity there for the Golden State Warriors. The Suns will go to the line. Move this along a little bit. Garland. Ooh, we can't make the first. That's a big miss. Oh, it's getting exciting. This is exciting.
This team trusts Garland. They know he's confident.
Garland.
Capable of taking those
We're going to make this a 2-point lead. Okay, and he does. Warriors will take their final timeout of the night, 56-54. We're seeing some missed free throws down the stretch that could cost some teams, obviously, the entire season in game number 1. I kid. So here we go, 21.8. They don't have to hold for the final shot. I hope they don't. They're going to go Fox. I thought maybe he would try to find something. He's going to look, step inside, finds Washington. Washington back outside. Ivy thought about the 3, but pulled it back. He'll go over to Johnson. 6 seconds to go. Fox with the ball in his hands. 3, 2, 1. They got to get a shot up. It's Ivy. He got it. He got it to tie the game with half a second to go. Oh my goodness. This rules. And for the second consecutive game, we're going to get overtime. There's only been 2 games in the season, and they're going to go to overtime. Phoenix has an opportunity. There is time.
To win the game.
Oh!
But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it.
Oh my gosh, did he make it?
Replay right now to make sure he did not.
I don't think he got it off.
Well, they thought they had the game already won. Now they've got their fingers crossed.
Oh, not even close. Not even close. Oh my goodness. Warriors players celebrate. Okay, end of regulation. They don't, for some reason, they don't have the audio there. I don't know if that's because I turned down like the in-game music. That shouldn't affect anything. I just don't think they have any audio. I'm a huge fan of them talking to the audience. It was a byproduct of the pandemic games where they like talked into the microphone to talk to people. But because everybody gets to hear it, I think it just helps make it all clear for everyone involved. I even like that they, like you get the officials talking to the TV crew. You can kind of hear them there. Like, hey, we have this and on this guy and whatever. The NBA has made some really great changes over the last couple of years. Wow. So we go to overtime for game number 2 here.
Fox with it. Garland is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's DeRozan.
That's 3 minutes.
Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Koulibaly in at the small forward. Garland against Fox.
Fox and Garland battling it out in the paint. Fox wins that round with the score 58-56. Now you can go back to some of those missed free throws. The free throw from Garland would have forced an attempt at a 3, and they only got the 2-point shot as the clock was ready to expire. Nice find into Nurkic. Nurkic is going to just throw it away. Oh, they're going to call it out on the Warriors. Excuse me. Suns ball. Otherwise, it'd be a 57-56 win. Fox also missed a free throw. Garland for 3. A couple steps behind the arc, and he will give them the lead, 59-58. Wide open shot.
Go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
Fox passes to Johnson.
Johnson over to Ivy. Ivy inside to Johnson. Johnson's got to get that shot up much quicker. Ivy back for 3. He can't get it. It's a nice rebound by Sabonis to get it out there to at least give him a shot. DeRozan inside. He'll kiss it off the glass and in. The Warriors on that previous possession had the shot that they were looking for. He just didn't go up with it quick enough. So Fox against Garland. That's been kind of our premier matchup throughout most of this game. I think that's probably a benefit as well of 1 minute fewer in each of the quarters. We don't see nearly as much of the second team, which really doomed the Warriors in the game that they played that does not exist in the alternate timeline. Their bench depth was very bad. DeRozan couldn't get it to fall. That's a huge miss. It's a well contested. I don't want to make it sound like it's DeRozan's fault that he missed that shot. That was really good defense, but it's letting Golden State kind of stick around in this game. Just about the last thing you want to do. Steps beyond the arc. Couldn't get it to fall. It's a one possession game here. I don't think you have to foul, but the game did start kicking that in at about the 45-second mark, and they're going to get a foul, but it's a shooting foul, not an intentional foul. 44.6 to go here, and the Warriors have just looked a little discombobulated. The Suns have looked like the better team coming out here in the overtime period. We've seen the Warriors far too many times taking too long to get shots up, and here they are just winging things from three, going, I pray it makes it. The shot is up. The shot is good, so it's a 4-point lead here with 44.6 to go.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
All right, Warriors take a timeout. We'll see what they can figure out, what kind of play they can want to run here out of the timeout.
They're behind by 5. 44 seconds left to play in the first overtime.
What a show of Nation Action again for the Warriors High Squad.
One solitary clap. Aaron Fox going to take a straight-on three, and he'll knock that one home. Again, I don't think you have to start intentionally fouling just yet. It's a 2-point game. See if you can play good enough defense to either force a tough shot or force a miss. They are going to force the miss. No, they get the offensive rebound. He kicks it out, and it's no good. Another rebound. The Warriors with an opportunity down 2. They have time to work with. Fox driving inside. Looked like he had the lane. Didn't take it. Steps back and couldn't get it to go. Oh my goodness. I thought he had it. I'd like to see, I don't know if it's just the players deciding to take those jump shots, try to power in toward the line, either draw the foul or try to make a bit of a better shot. But, oh man, the Warriors got exactly what they wanted. So a 3-point game here. 17.6 to go. Not over yet. So I got basically all those extra minutes that I took off of the game in the overtime period. So that's exciting. All right.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
See what the Warriors are working with here. Washington. There's only 5 seconds to throw the ball in. Fox
against Garland.
For 3. He got it. Oh my goodness. Fox. Okay, now you got to get intentional foul. That man went into the crowd trying to make sure that he fouled him. That's okay. Garland is going to go to the line for 2.
He hits the
Makes the first one.
charity stripe. Garland is very efficient. He could really help his team.
Made both of them. No timeouts for Golden State. We'll have to run it up here with the 12 seconds left. They're going to find Washington. Washington for three. Rims out, no good. They'll pass the ball around. I don't know that Washington's the guy you want in that situation with the ball. I think Fox has made himself the guy. That's who you're looking for. And DeRozan should be able to ice this one with 2.9 to go, and we'll kind of help them skip along.
And so both free throws are good. And it's
Both free throws up and good, and the Warriors. Fox wings it. No good. 69, noise 64 here in Golden State. Some interesting overtime periods. I think Golden State looked a little better in the overtime session, but Phoenix gets the win here. 69-64 in both games. Very good. Coming down to the wire and going into overtime. That's not exactly what we're looking for, is overtime games every single time, but competitive games that do come down toward the end. That's what you want to see.
On the defensive end. We know if we get stopped, so we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season.
It's the second game of the NBA season. Darius Garland, your player of the game. He was terrific.
Darius Garland.
Well-deserved player of the game. Fox played very well for the Golden State Warriors. And that will do it. We can take a quick look at the box score. Fox had 28 points. Ivy, Sabonis. I mean, those were your three guys. 28 and 12 is 40. That's 50 between those three. Not a whole lot going on other than that. Suns-wise, DeRozan ended with 21 points, which is kind of surprising. 6 assists for Garland. I am surprised that he ended up with that many points. All right, well there you have it. There it is. Opening night, a couple of very good games. We will simulate through the dates because we're done with it. And we could look at the daily view. We had the Lakers. They fell in overtime. We saw the Warriors also fall in overtime. 64-57, your final in the first game. 69-64, your final in game number 2. Very good games to start off random rosters here in the NBA. Like I said, this is a kind of an experimental series. We'll give it a little bit of time to see if it picks up, if people are interested in it. I can reconfigure it to be more of a weekly thing if that is the preferred way to do it. Ideally, these videos will be probably about an hour and a half. I know this one's a little bit longer because we had 2 overtime games. So this one a little bit longer. If you want it like this, I can continue doing it like this. If you'd rather have it once a week, I can wiggle it around and figure out a way to get some games throughout the week and then do a weekly sort of thing if you like that more. Let me know down in the comments below what you would like to see. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Subscribe, ring the bell for more content, and we'll see you another day in a different video. Goodbye, and thank you again for watching.